Good evening.
Good evening, Rona.
He's quite chatty. He is done. I believe. And then how are we this evening? Okay. It is good to see you again. Why does he continue to talk?
I have no clue. That's supposed to be my issue.
Yes, we have been working together in conjunction with your guides. There is much work to be done, and Brian is correct when he says our focus is on you. There is great purpose. You are now connected, the two of you. We have had this discussion before with Brian and Craig. Your vibrations must come together, raise at the same time. If that does not occur, you grow apart. And we know in your vibrations you do not want that. So it is important that you are brought up to speed. And it is a much faster process when you are loving yourself, when you are feeling your worth. Therefore, our focus now, at this moment, is on you. But of course, it is always on all of you. You have had some amazing experiences lately. But it is just the tip of the iceberg. There is much happening very quickly right now. Your vibrations are moving fast. You are raising them very quickly. With that comes, we do not want to discourage you, but with that comes pain. With that comes physical manifestation, which appear as aches, pains, headaches, muscle and joint aches. They will be worse. But remember that it is always better in the long run. You will find your connection stronger. You will be more in tune. Although at those moments you will want to cut off your connection, along with your head probably, but it will be worth the pain. Rely on each other for support. Rely on those around you for support. You will need it at those times. You will feel very alone at those times. It is hard to put into words to those around you what you are experiencing. It is one of those things that you must experience yourself to truly understand. Luckily or unluckily, as you may look at it, when you are experiencing this together, if you have someone to communicate with who understands or is getting ready to go through that same process or has been through it, so that helps a lot. There are many people who are experiencing this awakening and have no one that they trust to talk to. It makes it a very difficult journey. finding information when you are alone is very hard, even with your internet. But when you have one other person at least, and you both have several around you, it helps. You will find comfort in that. So, with that being said, what would you like to talk about? Where do we begin?
Right.
Any particular questions?
How did you begin to love yourself?
You must start by... Brian started when his awakening began. He felt that he was not worthy of such a thing. He could not understand why he was chosen. He did not feel he was at a vibrational level that made sense to him. So he began with what is referred to as affirmations, daily affirmations. He would look in the mirror. He would think of all the things positive he has done in his life, all the good things that he had done. Do not focus on those things that are negative. It takes you back to that moment and you begin reliving it rather than just remembering it. You need to focus on the good person that you are, the things that you do for others and the things that you do for yourself. It is a long process. Do not get us wrong. You will get frustrated. You will still feel this worthlessness at times. It is at those times it is most important for you to think of the positive in your life, those that love you and why they love you. When people around you care about you, it is not just because they think it's the right thing to do. They care about you because they love you. They know the good that is in you. Those that have stayed by your side, that you know are good influences on you, good energy around you. You will find now who your true friends are, as they say, in your physical world. You will also find that you are backed by non-physical as you begin to communicate with your own guide. You will see the non-physical that is behind you at every moment. Every decision and every choice that you are faced with, you have amazing power behind you. They do nothing but love you all day. That is why it is difficult for them to understand why you do not love yourself. Although most of them have been in this physical world, so they do have that understanding. There is many negative, not bad, but negative energies attached to how you judge yourself. You will find with anyone, you are much harder on you than they will be on you. When you see somebody who has, in your mind, been a very bad person, and you begin to judge them, they deserve what they get, etc., you will find that it is difficult to put yourself in those shoes. Most people cannot. Most people have a preconceived belief system built into them since birth that they are better than those that end up in jail or making choices that are out of that particular person's vibration. Do not worry what those people think. That is the big lesson. Only worry about what you think of yourself. You'll find once you raise your level of understanding, your vibration, when you begin to truly love yourself, that those that sit in judgment of you do not attract to you. You attract those that are in the same vibrational space as you are. As your vibration goes up, you will find that you begin to surround yourself with those who will encourage you, see your light. They do not put you down to make themselves feel better. They do not bring up your faults, your negative past. It has been a hard lesson for Brian to learn to not judge those from their past, but it is becoming easier now. His range is opening even wider to be able to sit with people who he once would have never taken the time to even acknowledge existed. That comes from loving yourself. It is true that Brian has spent his whole life, has always loved himself, but this is a whole new level for him, a depth that he never understood prior to this. You will feel that too. It will hurt simply because you are on kind of an accelerated journey of loving yourself. There is a lot of energy being put around you. Your clarity is going to come quicker than most, we would say, because for the most part, we all have a goal. And you must know that we always achieve our goals. At times it may feel at your expense, but it is not. It is for you. It is because we love you so much. We need to see you love yourself. There is no one, no physical human being on this planet that is not worthy of love, that is not capable of loving themselves. It is the external, as Brian says, crap that is piled on you from a very young age, that you are never good enough. Everyone else is better than you. It is done in every family. Every human being has felt that in their life. Some are able to shed it. Most go to their deathbed with it. This is an opportunity for you both to see amazing change in one another right before your eyes. As it begins to grow, you will begin to see and feel the energy change, the vibrational change. As Brian said earlier in your conversation, there will be experiences in which you will be saying to yourself, I am fucking crazy. But know that they are real. They are really happening to you.
That was last night.
You will feel the difference between what is truly happening and what was your imagination. And you will find it is rare, it is your imagination. The experiences that are about to take place for you. There are those who study spirituality on your planet that spend their entire lifetime and never experience what you will be experiencing. Feel very special in those regards. Understand your uniqueness. We enjoy using that word special as it makes Brian's blood pressure rise. He is not comfortable with that, but therefore we use it in every sentence we say with him. But it is true. You must come to realize your ability, your uniqueness, your purpose. When you think of those times in your life that were dark, and you equate it to the fact that you hurt others, that you were a bad person, you must remember you have given a gift to those that you have touched. It may feel as though what you did was wrong to you, that society judges you as wrong in those situations. We understand you must live by man's law here, but